Hey everyone, welcome to my Florida garden. My entire backyard is a butterfly garden and we're gonna go hang out in it for a bit. So you guys, today, well, in the past few days really, I've been thinking about some things and wondering about some things. And so I thought, well, it'd be fun to share some of that with you, right? Okay, so I have my little Miss female Polydamas swallowtail butterfly who's not in the garden right now, but she's been in here every day. And she has been laying a lot of eggs on my pipevine, which is her host plant, the plant that the caterpillars need to eat to survive and go through their life cycle. And I have in the leopard area over 50 eggs. And she keeps laying more. And none of my eggs have hatched. Now, some of them have been more recent, but the first one that I found one, then I found one more. They should have hatched by now. And remember earlier this year, I brought in a bunch of eggs. I was so excited and none of them hatched. Well, I'm just gonna walk through the garden and let you look at stuff while I share my thoughts. So I started thinking, it might be that she is the only one out and about because I only see the one. So is it possible her eggs are unfertilized? And is it possible that, you have the eggs, you got to lay them like chickens, right? So I did some research and I found out that yes, in fact, butterflies will lay unfertilized eggs, particularly at the beginning of the season when the population is low and there's less chance for a male and a female to find each other. And so now I'm like, for real? Like, for real. I might have 50 unfertilized Polydamas swallowtail eggs and even more. That's heartbreaking to me because I love them. And so anyway, time will tell. Time will tell. But that's one of the things. I've been pondering about and thinking about as a possibility. It's fascinating too. So, I love learning more stuff about butterflies. But I hope I'm wrong. The next thing I've been thinking about is pesticides and toxins. Pesticides are toxic, and we know that. We do not use pesticides in our garden here because our garden supports all life that chooses to live in this garden. And occasionally my hand plucks some weeds out, but that is not pesticide use. So I've always been like a healthy eater. I'm also a vegan, and I'm vegan because I want to be vegan. It's my personal choice. I'm not a person that tries to make everybody else be what I believe is right for me, because I believe everybody has to find out what's right for them. So you do you. But being vegan and getting the right protein intake is huge. And so not only am I trying to clean up my food intake, like eating no processed foods, very little processed foods, all whole foods, all plant-based, but then doing that and trying to get enough protein, it's a lot. But I'm figuring that out. And what does this have to do with gardening? Well, it's like a whole kind of lifestyle thing. So then you start thinking about, well, toxins. because you don't want to use pesticides in your garden. There are lots of toxins and things we use every day. And let me tell you, that's a huge rabbit hole. It is. All right, there's a golf fritillary that just flew in. So we're going to go down, see if we can see it. So anyway, y'all know I love makeup. So I've been going through all my makeup and I've got like multiple apps that scan the ingredients and let you know. And some of them come out, like they'll rank them like excellent, good, poor, and bad. Oh my gosh, and some of them are bad. And I'm like, how can this be? But it's true, they are. So then I'm going through and trying to find replacements for the things that are bad. And I've gotten a few ones. Like today, I've got a new sunscreen on, but it's so drying. And so anyway, there's that whole fun thing going on because when, like, I'm a gardener, I'm always trying things, but I'm also trying things in my whole overall life I want to keep my garden as healthy as possible. I want to keep me as healthy as possible. There's the golf fritillary over there. And anyway, it's a long process to go through and look up each thing that you own and then seeing, is it good or is it not? And then if it's not, well, what can I use instead? And anyway, that's what I've been doing, in case you were wondering. Okay, enough of that. Let's do some gardening. Okay, so I wanted to show you, remember when I planted the Mexican sunflowers and I had some seeds for the ones that are yellow? Well, I planted them all out here in the garden in the same spot, and I'm going to show you where they are. They're not flowering yet, but I just wanted you to see that I did that. Right here at the end of the Pentas garden where I put that Elliott's blueberry. Down below it, you can see there's 3 little Mexican sunflowers. Those are the yellow ones. Now, I don't know if they'll get as tall as the orange ones, but I imagine they will. But imagine when we're at the other end of the garden and looking down, and then at the end there will be those little bit taller yellow Mexican sunflowers that'll offset the yellow of the Rebecca Herta that's down on this end. And look how many more are coming. Look at all of the buds. It's going to be beautiful. So I think that's going to be a good location for them. And look, here's another milkweed. Instead of digging them up, this is where we are now. I just pull them out and go move them up to the bin. Oh, look. It's got this little sign with it. This one's from Joyful Butterfly. All right, let's go plant it in the raised planter. This is the mountain mint that I got from Joyful Butterfly. Clustered mountain mint. And it smells really strongly of mint. So I planted it right in the middle, just in case rats decide they want to come in. And I test uncovered a few milkweeds. I didn't uncover all of them. And so far, we're doing okay. They're not getting eaten. Here's the one I just brought up. So I'm going to plant this one right in here. I'm really starting to crowd them in. and the 2 little monarch chrysalides are still in there. I check them every day. As soon as they eclose and I release them, look at all the aphids. There's a whole bunch of aphids all trapped in there. Aw, poor aphids. As soon as they eclose and I let them out, I'm gonna take this out because these milkweeds want to grow back, and I think they'll grow back even more quickly when they're getting even more sun. And there's a bunch of aphids that are all stuck in there. They're all covered in aphids. I need to go find some ladybugs and toss them in there. Ooh, there's a good idea. I also planted some of those plants I got from Joyful Butterfly that were nectar plants or nectar favorites on their website, but they weren't necessarily native in Florida, but they weren't necessarily like invasive or bad. And some of them were related to some that are native in Florida. Anyway, I didn't want them down by my wildflower garden or at the other end, just in case they do go crazy and I can really keep an eye on them. So I put them up here in this new bed where I put the new walkway in back there. And I think that's a really cool idea because they're all kind of here together, and then we can watch and see what they do. So let me go show you those little guys. Hello, handsome. Yeah. Okay. So this one right here is, I'm really looking forward to seeing this. I hope the flowers cluster densely like that. It's so pretty. So this is the Sabrina mallow, and I put this one in a pot. This one did not get watered like I should have, but it's gonna be okay. This is a purple top vervain. And then I put one of my porter weeds in here. And that one is the thistle. And right here is the wild blue indigo, like my white indigo that's in the native wildflower garden. So this is a blue one. And then over here behind my false indigo, that's growing in, look at all that new growth. Right down behind it is, who are you? Hoary vervain. So we'll see how that one does there. Gets a lot of good sunshine because that's what it wanted. And then this is a mass of Florida native plumbago. It's a host plant to the cassius blue, I think. Cassius blue, Serenus blue, cassius blue. And it's sprawling all over in here, but it's only rooted to the ground in certain spaces, so I can make space and plant some things in here, like I did this privet senna. So then this can grow up and be tall above it, being surrounded by the Florida native plumbago below. And those are 2 host plants. The privet senna is host to sulfur butterflies, cloudless sulfurs, and orange-barred sulfur. And I am definitely seeing more and more butterflies every day. It's been fabulous. Of course, I saw a whole bunch of them, was it Saturday? And then Sunday, boom, cold front comes through. We drop in the 40s again. I'm like, these poor butterflies. Anyway, today we're warmer again, and tomorrow we're supposed to get back to the 80s. I love it. Let's do a little 80s dance. I love 80s rock and 80s temperatures. So I'm seeing Agall fritillary daily, and I didn't raise and release it. Like the polydamas female, I released her. She was an overwinter with me. But the Gulf fritillary is coming. There's a couple monarchs. One day we had 2 monarchs, and they were actually doing the swirl in the air and with each other thing. And It was just so lovely to see because I'm used to seeing that all the time. Um, my 3 Gulf Fritillary caterpillars are doing great. I'll take you in, we'll look at them in a minute. And the giant swallowtail caterpillars, oh my gosh, the big ones are getting big. Some of them, it might be a few more days and I'm gonna have them going off and pupating, which will be fabulous. And today I saw an eastern tiger swallowtail, just flew through and went out. I pretty much see a couple sulfurs every day and still waiting for the zebra longwing. I'm still waiting. So, but it's coming, like it's coming slowly. I feel very positive about it. Okay, let's go in and see some cute caterpillars. And I bought a couple things, so I can show you what I bought. Okay, let's look right here. My 3 little Gulf Fritillaries are doing very well. And they have already, here Ray, she wants to go in. Okay, I let Ray in and I brought them outside so there's better lighting. Look how cute. These are Gulf Fritillaries. And this is Passiflora incense. You can see all 3 of them. Oh my goodness, they're growing nicely. They've all molted recently, so they're kind of growing at the same pace. And I'm just thrilled to have them. I just brought in a new cutting right there. It's not even a cutting. I plucked it right out of the ground. It's got its whole little root stem and everything, and just stuck it in here for them. So these do really well as cuttings. I mean, look how long this stem is, all the way up to the end, and it's doing fine in the water. Okay, let me go grab some of the big giant swallowtail caterpillars and I'll bring them out. Look at this guy. When I grabbed the branch to bring it out, it was caught on another stem, and look, he's not happy. Watch. Are you annoyed, huh? You're just gonna send out one? Is that a half warning? They're so funny. All right, so these are giant swallowtail caterpillars, and look how big they're getting. He had both of his osmenterium out when I first brought him out, so he does have 2. I didn't know that they could just choose to only send out 1. That's funny. And there is another one here with them. Yeah, he's over here. He's bigger. Look how big he is. It's like a little merry-go-round. Here comes a little caterpillar on the wild lime merry-go-round. Oh my goodness, I love them. Look at all the frass. Bring it out, I'll just kind of tap it off. Come on, frass. Tap, tap. These guys are really good at holding on. Oh good, he seems to be happy again. Osmenterium is put away. Look at the little feet. So cute. So I'm thrilled to have these guys, but hopefully some of those eggs will hatch and I'll have my little sweet polydamas babies to bring out and show you maybe on Friday. Do you think? Do you think? So you can see there's a cluster of eggs there. And then there's a cluster of eggs there. And then there's a cluster of eggs there. And there's a few on the leaf back there. Those are some of the older eggs. And there's a cluster of eggs here. Look at them all. They've just got to hatch. Oh yeah, and there's more here. And then down on this side, these are the baby giant swallowtails. Let's see if I can find one. Oh, here's one right here. They're little. So cute. Okay, now let's go see what I bought. I had a package arrive from Amazon, and I also had some seeds arrive. Okay, so I had some seeds, and they're from Johnny Butterfly Seed in Titusville, Florida. So they're Florida ecotype seeds, Florida native seeds, and Johnny Butterfly Seed, Titusville. I think that's over by Canaveral, if I'm not mistaken. So, and look, it came with a sticker. So let's see what's in here. Oh, look, there's another sticker on the back. I love it. I think I remember what this is. Okay, it's like, look at, it's like super strong sealed. So I'm gonna have to use two hands. Hang on. There was a butterfly stamp too. Oh my gosh, that's fabulous. All right, let's see what I got. I'm sorry, there's a stamp on the back and another butterfly sticker. All right, now I'm gonna open. There was an envelope in the envelope. This is the envelope in the envelope. Orange butterfly weed. That's tuberosa, Asclepias tuberosa. Sandhill milkweed. This is the one I was talking to you about that has the really, really long taproot and likes to grow in a dry soil. And I'm going to try to be creative and get this to grow. I have ideas though. I have ideas. Swamp milkweed, yay. I'll have to cold stratify that. Dill, yay for eastern black swallowtails. Yay, I love dill. It smells so good. I remember when I used to raise these guys in enclosures and I would zip open the enclosure and it had dill in there. Oh my gosh, it would smell so good when I would open those. I don't remember ordering world milkweed. Huh. But I'll take it. I'll take it. Because I've grown this before. It does okay for me, but it doesn't last, clearly. Have you seen me show it to you in my garden? No, but I have grown it before. Oh, another sandhill milkweed. Another butterfly weed. And aquatic milkweed. So even though I have a lot of milkweed, I really want to get good at growing it from seed. And then what's this? Okay. Monarch butterfly lifecycle. Poor thing to know. Milkweed is the only plant monarch can lay caterpillars on. Yep. Has to lay the eggs first. It's important to plant milkweed that is native to Florida. Yay! Monarchs have been placed on the endangered. No, they haven't. But okay. Okay. So this is fabulous. I like how everything was packaged. It is my first time ordering from this seller, and I see no reason why I wouldn't order again. Let me show you who it is. Johnny Butterfly Seed. So yay, that's exciting. Do y'all want to be a part of me planting these, or you get tired of watching me plant seeds? I mean, it's not that super exciting, but I don't mind. It's really easy for me to set up the camera and share. So now, what's in this box? It's something fun. Let me get my scissors. Yay! So this is a set of 4. They're all hooked together. 4 of these hanging baskets. And I'm not going to do anything with them right now, but let me tell you what I'm going to do. All right, I have 2 of them hanging right here, so I'm just going to show you so you see what they look like. And I have 2 or 3 shepherd's hooks over my work area. And my plan is to get the shepherd's hooks set up and hang the baskets on them and put some soil in them. And I think I'm going to try planting some pipevine in them. Can you imagine how cool it'll be with the pipevine like all hanging down below and, you know, caterpillars hanging on them? Right, like any caterpillars are going to get left in my garden by me. But, you know, it might happen. And there's 4 in that kit. Those are from my Amazon. They're not from, they're in my Amazon storefront. So you can find the link to these. There's 4 of them in the kit. And so I think I'll do 2 of Pipevine. And then the other 2 Passiflora incense for Gulf Fritillaries and zebra longwings. I think that'll be really cool. Imagine the Passiflora when they flower and get those gorgeous purple flowers like hanging down and from a hanging basket. I think that'll be really pretty. So that's what I'm thinking I'm gonna do, and you'll see in a future video if I actually do that, or I have an inspiration to do something else. And with that, I'm going to end this video here because I got to go in and get it edited and uploaded, and it's going up tonight. And let's have a quick chat about that. Up tonight. Tonight is Tuesday. I know. I normally upload my videos on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and it's Tuesday. I think I'm going to have to go down to 2 videos a week again, but I'm going to make them longer, because y'all are liking the longer videos, and honestly I like them too. But doing 3 long videos, it takes a lot more time, and I was like finding that I was working. I know it sounds crazy because you think, well, they're what, half hour to an hour long videos. It's a lot of work, and I get paid practically nothing to do this. So just so you know. And it's like a 40-hour work week, but I love it. So I'm not, you know, that's all good. But I was finding like I was so busy, I was getting tired, and it's like I couldn't think of what to film next, and I don't want it to be that way. So going back to 2 videos a week and longer videos, I think it's going to be better for me. I've got some things coming up with my kids. I want to be able to take the time to do things with them and not have to worry about, but wait, I gotta film and get it up on my channel. So for now, because I'm always changing, you know, for now, you're gonna find my videos on Tuesday and Friday. Tuesday and Friday. Tuesday and Friday. So tap the like button and subscribe to my channel and shop through my links, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye everyone. Oh, here's 2 cute puppies.